way today to Beaton's Cave. And we got Mom and Dad in the car too. So it's 40 degrees out. Beaton's Cave is it's an old adit in the side of the mountain, part of, I think it was the Peninsula Mine. And they were mining for copper there, and they had a little exploratory shaft that's still there, and they call it Beaton's Cave because there was some crazy prospector who lived in Rockland that thought there was going to be some nuclear apocalypse during the Cold War, and he made his little camp back there. He had a bed, provisions, food, all sorts of things back there. So it's kind of a legendary place out in Rockland, Michigan. But yeah, we're gonna go see that and maybe try to find the upper adit too. So yeah. All right, so we parked at the Minnesota mine and we're gonna start making our way to where Beaton's Cave is. We'll follow the same sort of path we followed to get to the national mine and then take a left instead. The Minnesota mine actually connects to the national mine down over there, and they had a problem where the water would drain from the Minnesota mine into the national mine because they tunneled in to their mine over there. So that all their water would drain out into the other mine.
So where are we going?
Down the road this way.
We're down the road?
Yeah. So that old cemetery's over that way. And then the mine that we're gonna be going to was up on this ridge. So we'll follow the four-wheeler trail down this way and over there.
A lot of Bud Light drinkers at the second one I saw.
Yeah, they're attracted to this place. So Marcellin and I, the other day, we went rappelling down a shaft down over there. Way down at the west end.
Did he teach you some stuff?
Yeah, he did.
Any fish? See over here.
Probably, yeah. A little swampier than last time. This was the part I was worried about.
Take the four-wheeler then.
Yeah. Well, this is all public trail. Have you ever been back here?
No. Well, I don't think so. Is this the snowmobile trail too?
Yeah, it's a snowmobile trail,
A
yeah.
lot different when you ride the trails and you come up to a road, you're not sure which road it is.
Yeah. Right, that's true. Mom, have you ever snowmobiled here?
Dad hasn't, but I did.
Mom and I haven't gone north of Bruce Crossing very much. Paul and I rode all these trails to Ontonagon.
How long does that take on the snowmobile to get to Ontonagon?
Well, you know, it just depends on how many times you stop, but it was 220 miles round trip.
Wow. Four-wheeler trails are a little different than the snowmobile trails.
Yeah.
Because you can take some of the roads. So for us, I mean, we did stop a lot, but it felt like it took forever to get to Ontonagon.
Yeah, it takes you a lot longer because, you know, like on a snowmobile, you can, on Michigan, you get cranking, you know, you're doing 55 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Look at that. Pretty good clamper. Can I have it?
Yeah, have it.
That's a nice piece from a four-wheeler. Now, isn't that funny? Somebody lost this off their four-wheeler in the exact same spot you found it.
That is kind of insane. Look at all the green in here. I always thought that was interesting.
But yeah, what you're saying is it's growing.
Yeah, and that's been that way even when Marcellin and I were here in December.
Wow.
It was still green. Yeah, it's definitely more mucky than it was when we were back here.
Well, probably because of the snow and rain.
Yeah, look at this all destroyed.
Are these dirt tracks?
Could be.
I don't think, I mean, they got all rain up here too.
Yeah.
It had to be
Look at this trail.
since you were here.
So we went up there and explored
Okay.
all sorts of things. We flew the drone and ooh.
What'd you find? A
Nose
pin.
ring. Oh, I think it's a, well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like a bone. I think it's a stick. What was in here? Snowmobile?
We're actually gonna walk on some old railroad tracks.
So are we almost done with the walking?
We'll just go down this hill and then hook a left and then we'll go around this bluff and then it'll be there. Here's some more old building foundations.
Yeah.
So right now we're in between a lot of the mines.
Somebody had crocked on it.
Look at this old building in there.
Yeah.
No, I just like, what was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. It's kind of fascinating.
Yeah, because
And that's a deep one right there.
it had a basement.
Yeah.
I'm looking for like somebody's wallet or a gun.
That would be kind of cool.
I found a gun in Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah.
What type? Like a handgun?
Magnum a 357 Magnum.
Really? Was it like restorable or was it all old?
It wasn't. It was somebody came out of somebody's back of their snowmobile.
Oh, really? Did you keep it?
No, because you were in the national park, you're not allowed to have a firearm. So I picked it up and put it in mine, and then I got thinking, like, what if somebody got murdered with this and they dumped it, and then I end up with it?
That is a wild thought.
So I stopped the next day more, and I saw, and it looked like a government-issued gun. And I said, "Hey, did any of you guys lose your gun?" And then I said I found a gun. He called in about 15 police officers.
Really?
Wanted me to put a statement. I said, "I just found it, dude. I'm just letting you know."
Yeah, I bet people lived back here.
Probably do right now.
What was the rest of the made out of, like sticks and twigs?
I don't know.
Like
The big bad wolf came back here.
You know, like you just don't have any other.
No. Well, and it's 200 years old. Then one time I went down and there's an old facility down there. Something, I think it was a stamp mill or something that they were refining the copper in. It's huge.
I think what you should do is have, you know, like some plastic bags that you can put your shoes in when you're done, and then you just put your Crocs on to drive back.
That's a good idea. Ooh.
Is that cool?
That's weird. A hermit crab in there. Stick your tongue in there.
You stick your tongue in there.
I don't want to taste the chocolate milk in there.
Oil.
That's really interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't. No.
Sounds like it.
Look at it. It's like a whole cavity. It's like a tooth.
Yeah, that was something's home.
It's where ticks live.
Oh, you have it broke. Nice.
Yeah, it's like a cavity.
You got evicted.
Yeah.
You're 100%. Came down, this is the way we come down, and then we wouldn't go towards Rockland, we'd go this way.
You go that way?
Yeah.
Anything cool down there, do you remember?
Oh, it's all, you know, snow and trail. Right.
Is that a snake? Oh, that's crazy.
Is it plastic?
It's gotta be. There's no way I'd be able to snap it in half. That is so weird. He's hibernating.
What is it a real one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think it is.
You think it's a real one?
Yeah, I do.
There's no way there'd be a fake snake out here. What type is that?
A little red one.
A dead one.
A dead one.
We should try to taste him. It's like a Cheeto. You want to taste him?
Carla. What's that? That's
Any more snakes? No, it says made in China on it. It says made in China.
great.
Oh, that's one of those rare snakes.
Buddy, what kind is it? Chinese one?
You came a long ways.
Man, that's hilarious. Don't plastic, did it?
Maybe he's just frozen.
Break in half.
Yeah. How did that end up back here?
Made in China.
See, isn't this cool? Isn't that cool? The old tracks.
What would you do if you saw a train coming that direction?
That's what I said to Emma. Like an old steam engine.
Yeah. Like, and you know for sure it's coming off the tracks. Boy, these steel beams would be nice in your house. Look at that. Can you imagine getting one of those for your beams?
Back at one of these old mine facilities, we found an old switch. So you could switch the track still.
Oh, wow.
You could pull the lever and it would turn. That was pretty cool.
Look at the steel in this ball.
Isn't it crazy that they didn't rip this out? That's a lot of steel.
A lot of steel. Imagine having to put this track in. Jeez. Working on the railroad. I just saw the history of Popeye the Sailor Man, Paula. Well, so you should see the real picture of the guy. He was a sailor and he was a bouncer at a bar in Illinois. And he smoked his pipe and he'd tell tales of being a sailor.
Do you think that like the way that they brought all this gravel back is they'd pull the train right up to the end and then pour it in?
Yeah. Right. How far do we go?
It's right around the corner. Look at these old tubes. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
It's like a piece of coal.
I wonder what that is. Yeah, seriously. I'm used to that. It's just interesting that this, like, it just ends. And that they didn't take any of this out.
This ends up here?
Well, it ends over there.
Yeah, right.
This actually, I think this continues for quite a ways.
Well, you would think they would open up to a trail, you know, and keep the speed up.
Well, but they cut that tree back there, so I wonder, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they do it so four-wheelers can't go on it.
Yeah.
But it makes walking so nice.
Yeah, it does.
Let's find some more plastic snakes.
I like seeing the old beams that they discarded. So here's the end of the bluff. Here's an old culvert. So here's the edge of the bluff. Westernmost Peninsula Mine bluff, and looks like there's a little, like a bed or something. You're thinking that was Beaton's bed. No way to be sure, but it's kind of interesting to speculate. Beaton's cave is right down through these pickers here to the left. There it is. See it? See the dark? So this is a little exploratory adit. They were trying to find copper. Oh, there's that old pot from last time. There's an old pot down here. See, look at that. It's got old writing on it.
Good old crock pot.
Old flower.
There's a bunch of old metal in here. I didn't even see these last time. What do you think these were?
Is it metal or?
It's metal, yeah. What do you think that is? All right, got flashlights for you guys. You want to go in?
Yeah.